Hey guys, welcome back to Funny MMA. Today I'm going to be giving you my prediction on Kevin Lee versus Iaquinta. So Kevin Lee, obviously a stud wrestler. His striking isn't the best, his defense isn't as great as it should be, and those are the only real holes in his game. Besides that, he's just a really championship level fighter. He has only ever lost to the highest of the highest level fighters. And basically he's fighting Iaquinta, who's one of those really strange fighters where he's not necessarily a top five, but it's hard to beat him without looking bad. So, for example, he fought Khabib on short notice, which is one fight, but it is the most relevant one because it was recently. And he managed to not only stuff takedowns, but survive until a decision. So he's really good at basically surviving in fights. It's very hard to score points against him. He has great takedown defense. He has great power. He has good boxing. And he's just super tough and durable, right? Kevin Lee, on the other hand, pressure fighter, always goes for takedowns. He has kind of fallen in love with his stand-up a little bit, so he's always trying to get the knockout win and kind of get a highlight reel finish. But his bread and butter is wrestling. So in this fight, we have two wrestlers that are likely going to neutralize each other. Iaquinta has better technique in his punches, but Kevin Lee's a little faster, a little more explosive. Iaquinta is able to take more punishment, though. So this fight's really interesting. I could easily see Kevin Lee basically dominating the first couple rounds with his explosive takedowns and then tiring out a little bit, giving Iaquinta a chance to come back in the later rounds. So I'm very contrasted between the idea that it's going to be a 5-round decision for Kevin Lee or Iaquinta is going to catch him in one of the later rounds, because Kevin Lee does leave himself open for counters sometimes, and he could be put away by a late knockout punch. Honestly, this fight's 50-50, so I'm going to go with Kevin Lee just because Iaquinta doesn't really seem as interested in fighting, and I don't think he has the drive to become a champion anymore. As he's expressed in the past, he's had disinterest in fighting and is overall not happy with the UFC. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, comment below what your thoughts are on the upcoming fights. Post your prediction in the comments below, and we'll see what happens.